Greetings, everyone. So tonight I'm going to talk about narcissistic hijacking. I was thinking about what I was going to talk about tonight. Narcissists are really good at hijacking, and there are various things that they hijack. They love to hijack a conversation. Say you're talking amongst a group of your friends or family members. Let's just say you're telling your family members that you had an amazing time in Utah, in the canyons, the various canyons, and whatever else, the prairies they have out there. And the narcissist will walk in and start telling everyone about when they were in Utah with their boyfriend. And the thing about the hijacking is, the hijacking is going to take it over. So now everyone forgets about your really cool story of going to Utah. And now they're on the narcissist. Or it could be just, it could be a topic that you're talking about. And the narcissist will cut you off in the middle of your sentence, talk over you, interrupt you, and let everyone in the group know that they know more about that subject. Might happen at a university. It might happen at the doctor's office. That's always a good place for it. It's all because the narcissist has to have utter and complete control. And depending on who the narcissist is, what kind of narcissist they are, and how they operate, is how it's going to show up. They can hijack words. Like all of a sudden you're not allowed to say a certain word on the internet. Ooh, you're not allowed to have an opinion about a medical thing. You're not even allowed to say the word. That's hijacking. And I had talked about a situation at a narcissistic funeral, which was it was about something different, but they like to hijack a celebration, a get-together, a birthday, a work meeting. They don't feel adequate unless everyone's looking at them or praising them. If they're like a covert, more quiet type narcissist, which by the way are more dangerous than anyone, they have to have everyone talking about them or praising them. They can't live without praise. It's actually really gross to watch because it's so extreme, and how do I explain it? Oh, don't you look awesome tonight? Girl, that dress is on point. You never looked better than tonight. It's so, I don't know why I want to say sticky, but it's like when you're a little kid and you're eating candy. It's just, I don't know, to me it's just like you had a lot of sugar or something. Like sugar, that's what it is. Like you're getting like all kinds of sugar just dumped on you. It's too much. It's just too much. And then the narcissist will, like, say you're in a room full of people, and then they'll just start gushing, and they'll say, oh, girl, please, I don't look any better than I did, at prom, or whatever it is they say. Gushing, that's what it is, gushing. And it's like, it's just too much. It's over, I keep saying over the top. But it's just way more than necessary. Whether it's the actions or the words. It's always more than is required. Like I would say, sometimes when you see people in these really extravagant, fancy cars or trucks, they will, like, because this is their personality, and not everyone that has good vehicles are narcissists. They just like nice cars. But they'll, like, have to have the attention. Like, so, say you go to, like, an outdoor event. Let's say it's 4th of July. They're going to bring their most beautiful car, and they're going to rev it and rev it and rev it. So everyone's looking at them. So all the attention goes from the musicians playing to them or whatever. Hijacking. I really think hijacking is a form of gaslighting. Hijacking can be just actions without saying a word. Like, because sleep deprivation is huge with narcissists. I had this experience, let's see, about 11 or 12 years ago. I've dealt with it before, but this was before I even knew what narcissism was. I was really trying to sleep. I wasn't living in my apartment. I was like in transition, I was going through some difficulties in my life, and I was staying with someone, and they would go out of their way when I was sleeping to be really, really loud. That's hijacking. So they're hijacking my sleep. I think hijacking is about, I didn't look it up on Webster Dictionary, but it's about taking something away. A lot of times it'll be attention. So if, let's say you're 16 and you're having a sweet 16 party, and your mother is a narcissist, she will make sure that right in the middle of where all the girls are laughing, you guys are having a good time, she's going to get upset about something. Or she might even try to make friends with your friends, which is weird, by the way. Hijacking your friends or your friendships. Oh, yeah, that's what I had thought about. Man, it's just so calculated and sinister. And this has happened to me before. I'm going to use this. I always use college. It's just easy. Let's just say you're taking college classes, right? And you have you have a handful of mutual friends. You're all going for the same major. So you guys study together. You talk about your assignments. And you're having fun. I mean, it's hard when you're in college. It's really stressful. For me, it was stressful. There was nothing fun about college for me. But, you joke around with each other. And let's just say you hit it off with Jane. You and Jane are cool. Like, you're weird. You like, what is that? Sarcasm. You love sarcasm. And you just make real stupid jokes with each other and you like having fun. So Debbie, who is also in your little group, Debbie's already getting jealous that you and Jane are really hitting it off. So you know what she'll do? Well, it's actually triangulation as well. When you guys aren't hanging out together or studying and joking around, she's going to take Jane to the side and say, you know that girl Ives, she's failing her classes. And she cheated on the last test. So the next time you see Jane, she acts real weird towards you. Me personally, I think anyone who listens to bullshit like that was never really your friend to begin with. Whether they're an enabler or flying monkey, and I think there's a fine line between flying monkeys and enablers, and sometimes it can kind of, a person could be an enabler 1 minute and then the next they're more involved, and so there's really a flying monkey because they're assisting the narcissist. But Debbie was so jealous and so insecure about herself, she had to steal that one little good friendship you were making. Man, I've seen this happen to me so many times. The minute I'm observing someone doing that, it's not much longer, I cut them off. Cut them off. I think in life you have to be okay with being alone sometimes. I don't personally like being alone a lot, but I would rather be on my own and solo than surrounded with a bunch of fake friends. So, or family members that are no good for you. So, hijacking is all about taking something that is yours and taking it away, negating it, making it as if it's not important or you're not important. So, technically, really, holidays, graduations, birthdays, they will mess them up. I promise they will mess them up. And what you have to do is, when you witness this in someone, whether it's a friend or family member, boss, whomever it is. Now, if it's a boss, maybe you have to kind of just keep your distance. But my personal opinion, and I'm an extreme person, I just cut them off. However, I know some people are not really, they can't do it or they don't want to. But in the perfect world, I just say cut them off. I mean, if it's a new relationship, then you would be able to cut them off. They're not good for you. So why would you want the negativity or the manipulation around you? And they will seep into your family and your other friend group, and they will ruin everything. I think a lot of times when you see people blowing up and screaming, and now I'm getting suspect of overly crying people, I don't freaking trust it anymore. I'm not saying I think we all should feel our emotion, but I don't want to get into all that. All I'm saying is, it's a way to hijack. So you have somebody who's like, oh my God, they did this to me. Really super, not warranted for what they're talking about. Or if it's just it goes on for a half an hour or something, and it's really what? How does this fit the situation? Or, trauma can do that for sure. But that's also a way to hijack someone else's platform, their show, their day, or, their weight loss, success, whatever it is. It's a way to hijack someone else's shine. So, I hope you guys found this helpful. Have a good night, good day, wherever you are. Like the video, subscribe if you choose. Peace.